What is up, guys? It's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer video. And this is a very special video because guess what? I'm in Copenhagen in Denmark in one of my favorite subscribers' house. We have been talking for 6 years and this has been a dream come true to actually drive to Denmark. I drove for 3 days, 2,200 kilometers, and today's topic is Philippe Coutinho, and that Barcelona bid 72 million pounds for Philippe Coutinho because Barcelona want to replace Andres Iniesta, who is 33 years old now and he is on the last year of his contract, and Barcelona identified Coutinho to be Iniesta's replacement. So I will talk with two of my subscribers who have been my friends since I started my YouTube channel basically, and we actually drove here with my Dutch subscriber Bobby. So let me introduce you guys to those two and let's discuss this transfer. So let me introduce you guys. Here is Rasmus, my Danish subscriber. Say hi, Rasmus.
Hey guys!
And this is Bobby. He is from Holland, the Netherlands.
Hello.
And they have been actually talking, we have been talking on Skype for 6 years now. Bobby actually found my channel, believe it or not, 7 years ago in 2010 when I uploaded my second or third video. Was it like that?
I think it was back then when you didn't even do commentary.
Yeah, true. It was back in the very old days. So Rasmus is a Liverpool fan and Bobby follows Liverpool. He's not, I think you are more of an Ajax fan.
Yeah.
But he also likes Liverpool in England. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about this Coutinho transfer, and Klopp said basically that Coutinho is not for sale and he hasn't been for sale at any time. And I found these quotes interesting that Klopp said, actually, let me quote him to you guys. I'm not surprised that any clubs are interested in players at Liverpool. A few people obviously see that Liverpool has a few good players, but it's a very important message to make. We are not a selling club. That's how it is. We believe in working together. We believe in development together. We believe in using the bases. We want to work together. We want to make the next step together, and for this we need to stay together. So Coutinho has a contract until 2022. Barcelona basically bid 72 million. I think that's quite kind of an insult. Coutinho is worth at least 100 million. But even then, even if they offer something crazy like 120, 130 million, do you think at any price that Liverpool should even consider selling Coutinho?
I would say no. Coutinho is like the biggest player for Liverpool at the moment. He's the one who starts it all and he's the one who would usually finish it. You can't just sell a good player like we did with Suarez. Or else we're just gonna go into a slump period once more.
Yeah.
We gotta keep our best players and keep going and build on it. Or else we're just gonna be like Liverpool after 2013-14 season.
Yeah, fully agree. I think even if they offer 200 million, the big problem is you cannot buy a player who is as good as Coutinho, who is already used to playing in this team. With all these players, Coutinho has been here, what, 5-6 years?
Yeah, something like that.
He is our best player, he's our brain, basically, of the team.
True.
And even with 200 million, we wouldn't be able to replace him, and the team would be worse next year. What do you think, Bobby?
I mean, Liverpool probably won't sell them at any price. Coutinho's probably Liverpool's most pivotal player in the team. As Rasmus said, he starts it all. Basically the attack starts with him. He knows what to do. You can see in the season the way he passes, sees the passing lanes, the routes to run as well with Firmino up front and everything. You see that he's one of the most important players in the team, and if Liverpool do decide to sell him, I think they would make a major mistake.
I fully agree. Now let's do another angle on this. Let's view this from the point of view of Coutinho. Some people say that sooner or later, any Brazilian, if Barcelona or Real Madrid come in, that's like a huge temptation for them. This is why, and even Suarez, who is South American, even he couldn't resist because, and also remember that Coutinho has Neymar, one of his best friends, playing in Barcelona. He also has Suarez, who used to play with Coutinho, and they are very good friends as well. Do you think? And I want to just really see it from the different perspective. Do you think that Coutinho would do what either Suarez or Torres did and just come out and maybe say, if a Barcelona offer my value, I want to go. Is that a possibility? Do you think Coutinho, right now in this summer transfer window, would he do that? If not, would he do that next season, next summer?
I don't think he would anytime soon, because he knows he's building up on something. You can listen to him, and he also says it all the time. He doesn't want to leave. He loves being here. He's not like Suarez. Suarez really wants to go because he was like insulted by the community, basically, of England. And Coutinho is like loved by everybody. Everybody loves to watch him. You just listen to the entire community of England.
Yeah,
they like watching him. So he's got like no reason to go.
Yeah, another interesting aspect is Coutinho has a family. He has a wife and 1 or 2 kids. I'm not 100% sure, but they live in Liverpool. Suarez had actually his girlfriend's family was living in Barcelona when he was playing for Liverpool, and that was one of the big reasons why he wanted to move there.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I read about that during that time. And remember when we sold Suarez, even 75 million, everybody thought at that time it was a good deal. But then like 1 or 2 years later, like, I mean, Lukaku, no disrespect, but Suarez is, I think, in the top 3 strikers. Lukaku is nowhere near that, maybe top 10, maybe top 15, but Lukaku now costs the same amount as Suarez. Pogba costs like 93 million. So I think Barcelona got a very good deal in 75 million.
They did.
For Suarez. And also, remember how Liverpool went about replacing Suarez? Ricky Lambert and Mario freaking Balotelli. That's the, I mean, no disrespect to them, but we went down here after finishing second. We finished 7th or 8th next season.
Stuff like that.
After that, and it was an absolute car crash, and Rodgers got sacked mainly because of that. So, and also we got unlucky with the Sturridge injury, but still, like, how could you replace Suarez, a very dynamic player, with Lambert and Balotelli, who both like nowhere near the work rates or the ability or the skill set, the dribbling, the creativity of Suarez? And I think Liverpool would find similar problems with Coutinho. Of course, now Coutinho, as weird as it sounds, is not as important as Suarez was back then, because we have a lot more very, very good players, or better players, than what we had in 2013-14. That season was like Suarez was the main man. He scored like 31 goals in the league alone, if I remember correctly. But even saying that, it would be impossible to replace Coutinho, in my opinion. We can all agree on that. But what do you think? If Coutinho, would Coutinho, I want to prick your brains on this, would Coutinho, do you think, be tempted to join Barcelona?
I mean, of course he has a name as a friend in Barcelona, but if you look at it, like, he's been living in Liverpool for 5 or 6 years. He's been playing there every season, like, regularly as well. He's one of the most important players in the team. He's a fan favorite, of course. The fans love him, the community loves him. And if you see, like, his family lives in Liverpool as well, so I don't see any reason for him to leave to Barcelona or any other team besides Liverpool, because he knows he's a fan favorite. He loves the club itself. He enjoys playing under Klopp and the way they are playing and the way they're progressing towards the team they want to have. So I don't think that's under any circumstance he wants to leave.
No, thanks for your thoughts. Another very interesting information, I'm not sure if you guys know this, so Barcelona were trying really hard to sign Marco Verratti from Paris Saint-Germain, and Verratti also gave quotes in the media that he only stays at PSG if they build a really great team and challenge for the Champions League, because he thinks that he deserves to play in the team who challenges for the Champions League. That's debatable, but that's for another video. So he also switched his agent to Mino Raiola, which makes the transfer talks even more difficult. And Barcelona's board are really on the fire for being inactive in the transfer market. I think they only signed 1 or 2 players so far. And there are also accusations in the club that they have turned their back on the club's famous tiki-taka Barcelona playing style. So what do you think about that? What do you think the Coutinho deal does? That is Barcelona really desperate now because of these points that I mentioned.
I think if you
to sign like a really huge player like Coutinho.
If you look at it like in the circumstances, because with the Verratti deal and everything, like PSG are now trying with Neymar. There's a rumor going about everything. Yeah. They're trying to now mess with Barcelona.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a tug of war between each other. But like if you look at Coutinho situations, they are probably trying to get him to fill in that gap of Iniesta, of course. But the fans are not happy. Primarily, the board isn't happy with how the transfer dealings are happening. Like there's nothing, and they only bought like 1 or 2 players who are young.
Yeah.
They didn't buy players that immediately fit into the first team.
And improve the first team.
And improve it. And if you get Coutinho, of course it will improve it. You have a different player than Iniesta, but it will definitely improve. But like, and then if you see that they want to defer from the tiki-taka, I think it will make such a mess at Barcelona that even the fans will grow unhappy if they don't see their Barcelona playing style happen anymore.
Yeah, one of the biggest criticism of Luis Enrique was, and that's why I think one of the reasons why he actually decided to step down, because Barcelona would have sacked him in eventually, in my opinion. But one of the biggest criticism was that they weren't playing that style. Sometimes they went really direct with long balls, and sometimes it worked, other times it didn't. And they only won the Spanish Cup, which, considering how successful they have been under Guardiola, the fans get used to winning trophies very easily, and they forget that before Guardiola they had like 20 years of not a lot of winning trophies. But the fans, of course, really got on the back of Luis Enrique. So what do you think about this?
It's true though. Like Barcelona didn't perform last season. They really didn't. You could see how many mistakes they did. I know a few Barcelona fans that are really angry. Like they even went as far as saying they don't want to watch their games anymore because they're so boring to watch compared to how they used to be.
Yeah.
Like even they score a lot of goals, it's just not fun anymore to watch them. So the Barcelona fans are definitely not happy. How they could change it? Yeah, the manager's a start, but also the squad, because the squad is also getting fairly old, as you could see in certain areas, and the goalkeeper is kind of shaky. So they're basically just like Liverpool, as many all fans also say from Barcelona. Good offense, but terrible defending.
Yeah, but if you're talking about the goalkeeper, because you have Ter Stegen now with it, and then you have Cillessen, who's the second goalkeeper behind him, and I saw him play at Ajax, of course.
Yeah.
And I found it a weird transfer at the time that Cillessen went to Barcelona, because he's not that great of a goalkeeper actually for Ajax.
Yeah.
And he's now and even a lot of people who support Barcelona prefer Cillessen over Ter Stegen, which I find funny. Yeah, wow. Which I find funny to see, because Cillessen played in the cup, which they won.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign. But like when Ter Stegen looks a bit shaky in that still, so they don't really have that number one goalkeeper. It's still a bit of a tug of war again between Ter Stegen and Cillessen, who's the very first goalkeeper. They don't have a standout goalkeeper like they used to before with Valdez and everything.
Yeah, that's true. I also wanted to ask you as your opinion about like Klopp saying things are getting more expensive. When I was a kid, you could buy butter for 20 cents. Football is exactly the same. Everyone spoke about it. It's a lot of money. Is it right? I'm not sure. We get money from partners, TV stations, fans, and they give it to another club, and you get money back. I know how it sounds. It's not nice. I don't like it, but it's how it is, and we are part of it. What do you think about that?
I mean, it's the truth, of course, because if you look like a few years ago, the transfers were like one of the best players in the world when like Zidane transferred from Juve to Madrid. That was around 30 million, and they were already like, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And if you then look at now, seeing that a player like Pogba, who, well, he was doing well at Juventus, but like he didn't stand out at United last season. Yeah. They paid 93 million for him.
And that's the transfer record now.
That's the transfer record, but like if you compare that with then, but you also have to take in the tax and inflation and everything. So it's a bit weird to see how much transfer money is going to cost. But if you also look at the TV money like British teams get,
that's mental.
If you finish like last in the Premier League, you still get like 40 million. Like even the championship playoff final is the most expensive game in the world.
Yeah, I know.
So it's a bit weird to see that, comparing it to other countries, to see how much the transfer fees are coming up.
That's true. Yeah.
Because you see, even now teams like Ajax in the Dutch leagues are playing like 15 million for a relatively unknown players from Brazil and everything. And that's only due to inflation and everything around it.
Yeah, and what is also that's an interesting point that you made, and also did you know that I think the last team who finishes last in the Premier League gets more money than like in Spain for finishing fourth or something like that.
The team that wins the Eredivisie gets around 18 million.
Oh god damn it! Yeah, it's crazy. And did you hear? This is the latest like news. West Ham are about to sign Arnautovic
and Hernandez.
And Arnautovic would cost 25 million, and his contract costs, like for I think a 5-year contract, costs 26 million for 5 years. So in total, West Ham are paying 51 million for Arnautovic, who is like mid-table Stoke City, one of their best players, top 3 probably. But that's how like crazy the transfer market is.
Yeah, but that's what people tend to forget. That like people only look at the transfer money that like gets spent, but they forget to look at everything that goes around, like loyalty bonuses, everything, other bonuses to get in the contract itself. Like if you probably like Pogba's transfer was 93 million, but if you look at his contract with it, that's well over 120 million, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Well, same with Firmino. Like. They also told me he got like 1 million per goal he scored or something by Liverpool.
Yeah.
So like insane amount. So it's like insanely happy every time he scored, obviously. But it's the 1 million per goal. That's insane.
I think that I'm not sure about that figure. Don't know. Don't remember the exact number. But he actually his contract got leaked, and there was a goal bonus in the Firmino contract.
Yeah.
But still, you can't blame him for being very selfish, because even though he has a goal bonus, I don't think he has an assist bonus. But he's quite an unselfish player. He always lays the ball off if he thinks a teammate is in better position. True. So you can't really blame him that he's making the goal bonus.
Yeah, he isn't.
And I'm just very excited for the new season. I really hope that we keep Coutinho, but I just wanted to make a video like this one for so long with you two guys. So thank you for coming on my channel and for joining me. And you can expect more videos coming from us later. So make sure to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed making this video with me. And let me know, guys, your opinion. It's always a discussion on my channel. So leave your thoughts on everything that we discussed in the comments below. And thanks for watching, guys. Stay awesome. See you later.
See ya.
Goodbye.